Okay, everyone, I finally, after about a year and a half, got my new iSight camera. It goes into my iMac right here. This camera burnt out, my little webcam. Got my new one right here that I'm gonna replace. See? So we'll open this up, show you how to open up these white iMacs that they came out with. This is an Intel. They replaced this with the silverback iMacs, and I'll show you how to open up this one. And it's a little tricky. Now, before you go replacing your iSight, your built-in iSight, you want to make sure 100% for sure that it's your iSight that's bad and it's not a software problem. And there's two ways you can check this, and if you do both of these ways, you'll pretty much guarantee yourself that it's not a software problem. One way is to, if you're using a program, see I got iMovie open, I just clicked on to import from the camera. I obviously don't have a video camera imported, but it says, you know, to import video, please connect a camera. Okay, well, we have a built-in iSight, and normally it would automatically go to that iSight. So instead of just checking that one program, you want to check more than one program. And right here we have Photo Booth open, and as you can see in the center of it has a camera with a line through it, letting me know that there's no camera attached. The other way you want to do this is you want to log out of your user, and you want to go onto a different user. If you don't have one, just go to your system preference and create a guest account or a separate account on here, and you open up that other account. You go into the other user and you try iMovie and Photo Booth again, and again, if it doesn't work, then that's pretty much tells you that it's not a software problem. You need to replace your iSight. If it does work in the other user and it won't work in your regular user, well, then you can either just switch to use your iSight in the other user, or if that's too much of a hassle for you, if you use it a lot, the only other thing you can really do is to reinstall your operating system. If it's a software problem, like if it's just not working with iMovie but it's working with Photo Booth, first thing you always want to do is look for an update. You always want to go up to the top, and you got your little apple up here in your top left hand corner. Click on that and go on software updates. You always want to check your computer for updates, and if there's an update for iMovie, and if you're having the problem with iMovie or Photo Booth and there's an update for that program, definitely install that program. It'll have you restart your computer and then check to see if it works. So in here we actually see that there is an iMovie update, but we know this isn't going to fix my problem only because mine has been out for over a year and I've run a bunch of updates and it still hasn't worked. So that's not going to fix our problem. So next we replace the iSight. The tools needed to do this are a screwdriver, a credit card. My smallest one is a T10, and that's still too big. So I ended up using a 1/15 Allen wrench. Still ended up being too small. I made it work. I would recommend getting the right tool. If you don't use the right tool, you will probably strip the screws on there. So first and foremost, number one thing you always want to do is completely shut down your computer and unplug your computer. First thing we're going to do is take off the guard to the RAM. So you want to kind of just work in there, and with my other hand I'm kind of pushing on the screen just a little bit to pop it out. See? There we go. I'm pushing on the screen a little bit and holding my thumb over the frame of this, so I can just give it a little, oh, well, look at that. I don't even have to do it. You know, this could have just been a disconnected wire. That's kind of what I'm seeing right now, is a disconnected wire. I had my computer worked on at the computer store a year and a half ago. The power went out, so there's a power supply that they replaced, and I don't think they hooked up my camera. I don't ever remember using my camera after it was in the shop for repairs. I should have realized that. It never even crossed my mind. So what we're gonna do is what we have here is there's two wires. One of them was connected, but as I was pulling this off, I didn't see this one connected. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna end up putting this, connecting these two wires back together. I'm gonna test it out, and if it works, then we're not replacing it. Ignore. And here we go. So it actually works. The same mechanic who sold me this part is the same person who worked on my computer originally, and he just didn't hook it up. So I'm going to take it back to him and they can refund me my money. Here's the new camera. It came in, whoa, don't want to drop that. I need my money back on that. It came in two separate parts. The camera itself right here, and then there's another circuit board. I want to be careful with this stuff because I am returning it. So the other circuit board right here. So this this connects to this, and it probably folds up on top of it. This probably sits together like this, and then the other two wires from the computer itself will connect, one right here, and I have no idea where the other one goes.